remember the first time you got like really, really high, like elephant on your chest, I'm scared, I might need to call an ambulance high?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I've called an ambulance for being too high. It's the most embarrassing, terrifying moment of my life. Like
it is.
I didn't know you could.
Because there's a little part of your brain that's still going, bro, nothing's gonna happen. Just relax. And then the other 90% is like, nah, fuck that.
No, I was dying. I couldn't form words and my head kept falling. I had like 5 people in my living room from work that I had just met.
Yeah.
Like, God. I told my girl too. I said, "Hey, come here." It's like, you gotta call the ambulance. This is it.
This is the big one.
This is the one. I'm for the new coworkers, and that's all she wrote.
Oh my God! You pulled the red for Elizabeth.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Mike, you straight from the south side. Mike, I'm just so happy to be here right now. Real Rap Podcast.
There's ways out of cyberbullying, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe those other issues can be addressed with some sort of mediation outside of it. But if you're after school, you're on your whatever, and you're getting bullied, turn the shit off. Go do something else.
I definitely think you have a point. I would say back in the day before recordings and everything, everybody had a phone. It was out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You get cooked. Everybody's gonna have their personalities, and you know you fall into your whatever you are in your social group. But all right, you get cooked, or you get socked out, or you get jumped, or you lose a fight. You get your pants pulled down in front of all the girls at homecoming or whatever it is, and it's hilarious for a week.
Yeah.
And then your inner circle roasts you about it for the next
month,
3 months,
Yeah.
or whatever, and then it's on to the next.
Yeah, then the next shit happens. Then somebody else gets cooked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And my heart goes out. And if you get socked out, if you're the dude that can't fight, people find out, and then you're just that, and everybody knows. And as long as you don't go being a jerk about it, people just know. All right, whatever. But these days, man, like it's a matter of record. And it's just there. I almost feel like the internet makes it so that you can't change your mind anymore. Because people can just go back, nah, bro, look at you in 2014.
Look what you said.
Yo, that was 2014.
Right.
And now you're in a position because you're a human where you have to defend yourself. And it's like, like, I don't want to, I try not to be Mr. This generation soft, because every single generation says that about every single generation.
Of course.
Yeah. But it's true.
But it is.
It is. It's 100% true. And I don't think anybody's comfortable with that reality. Like you said, you really can't change your mind because everything's on fucking record now. Everything is there, and nothing gets deleted. Yeah, it's all on a fucking database, unless like the actual physical building burns down. That's there forever.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm what? I'm a 15-year-old kid in 2025. I'm going to school. So such and such said you're fake Charles Barkley's suck a dick.
Yeah.
All right, tell him to meet me behind the cafeteria after school.
Yeah.
And you meet up.
3:00.
You slip because your
shoes
are garbage.
You left all the grip in the damn gym floor.
He picks you up, body slams you in the grass in front of everybody. Oh!
Yeah, and meanwhile the janitor's still trying to get the fucking skids out of the fucking floor.
28 camera angles trying to get the skids out of the grass.
Yeah.
There's 28 camera angles, and God forbid you fall some funny way, or you get knocked out and you wake up and you look goofy, or you make a noise.
Yeah.
And it goes viral.
It's over.
I feel you on some turn the phone off. Mm-hmm. It ain't possible.
No, we're living on the
You're
phones.
a Tibetan monk if you're not on a phone.
Right.
That's your
right.
only option.
Yeah.
It's everybody else in the world or a banana leaf over your crotch and you're hunting dinner tonight.
Yeah.
That's what's scary, because it's and you're gonna get trolled. Mm-hmm. That 4 extra dude, they didn't give him 43 minutes. And they were
As soon as the ambulance pulls up, hey, you see what just happened? This just in. He got one hand now. I don't think he'll make it back to the pen.
No,
I think
it's so obvious, but the very first jokes that came out was he needs 4 extra fingers. Bro, he's still in shock recovering. He's probably just now over and if you're him, you cannot not. Hey, what are they saying about it?
yeah, you kind of got yeah.
And you got to think that fucking thing probably went viral while he was on the way to the hospital. Probably didn't even make it to the fucking doctor. Like, didn't see a doctor to tell him what's wrong with him, and he's already blown up.
The picture was the picture was out.
That shit was trending before he got seen by a doctor.
Oh, before he could count 1, 2.
Yeah. He could count to 6 at least.
It was oh my God.
That's crazy.
Nah, I do. My heart does go out to people in that. I do think that is rougher for this generation because y'all are still in your 30s.
Yeah.
34.
Yeah, 33. Yeah.
Like I really I was born in the 80s. I saw the whole thing before. Then it happened, and now it's moving on to this AI thing. And kids being born right now with AI,
dude, they're not gonna know what's what. They're not gonna know what's what. I mean, I can kind of tell now, but it's like this shit's getting scary really fast.
but you can kind of tell. But remember, Will Smith eating spaghetti like a ogre, like
Yeah.
a fucking jellyfish, was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Now it's a goddamn. Now it's the gorilla versus 100 guys doing like a selfie podcast, and it's like, oh, okay, that it doesn't look like DreamWorks.
No.
It doesn't look like Toy Story.
No, it
looks
looks
like
like-
a gorilla
Yeah.
that knows how to talk, holding a camera.
You seen the religious ones?
I think so.
Or it's
with
like
the
Moses parting the
chariots or
sea and
something?
he's got 2 walls of water on him. We just made it through, just like a fucking influencer. Or you'll see like Jesus. I don't know if they've done this on the cross
Yeah.
or whatever, but like that's probably next. I'm just here dying on the
Yeah,
cross.
yeah.
I'll be back in 3 days. Don't worry about it.
That shit is crazy.
It's nuts.
Jesus
dude.
on the cross going high.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I don't think
Nailed
that's-
it.
Nailed it. It's getting too scary too fast. I'm fucking terrified of it. I had downloaded ChatGPT about a couple of years ago, and my buddy's like, "No, you need to fucking download it now, or you're gonna be left behind."
Yeah.
I'm like, shit.
Very.
Because
Yeah,
I still fuck with like I got a computer with Windows 7 to like really do all the moving files and all that kind of
Okay.
stuff, just because I know that better than anything else.
you
and
said
my-
Windows 7?
Windows 7.
Aren't we on like 15,
No, we're on
16
11 now.
by
No, I use that too,
Okay.
but like
So you definitely have the illegal one.
no, I mean I did some fuck shit as the kids say
Yeah.
to like get it patched to where it
Yeah,
could
yeah,
update
yeah.
up until the last minute, but it's just so much easier like for like file management. Just and there's like years. I've got pictures from like 2002. I had one of the first digital cameras, so it's like it's memories and stuff. And then you want to move them from the hard disk drives to the solid state because it's a lot more
Yeah.
reliable. Someone was telling me eventually it's going to get to where solid states are good, but once they're full, sometimes you can't write over them. Like you'll be able to read the files, but you won't be able to write new shit onto them. So they do become obsolete. But like my father, he went to school for computers. He can't open a fucking email. He cannot open a fucking email. Oh, what is this? Like he'll always like send me shit. I'm like, didn't you go to school for this? And if you don't keep up with it, it kind of made sense. Taking like whatever malice or whatever evil control shit comes from AI, all that set aside, hopefully it's just, okay, it just accesses all this information that's already out there.
Yeah.
If it becomes sentient, because that's the nightmare, right? That it starts creating new stuff and it starts, oh no, look, that fucking gorilla's actually talking. We have pictures of it or we have video of it. Somebody had said on another podcast that we're probably, like this year will be the last year that video and photo evidence will be admissible into court because you're not going to be able to tell what the fuck is what. It's gotten nuts.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, we're back with another episode, Real Rap Podcast. I told y'all I was coming at y'all hot and heavy, booked out, so we got crazy episodes right now. A couple of my comedy cousins in the building. We have Nikki, Dimitri, say hi to the video listeners.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, so local comics blowing up the scene right now. Part of the new batch is tearing everything down, and we're into a heavy discussion. We're going to get right back to it. So here's my question, right? It's I'm not necessarily afraid. I'm afraid of people use. it's like what I say about the pow pows. I don't know. I gotta look at all the YouTube whatchamacalls to find out what's best to say and not to say.
Yeah,
But with
yeah,
pow-pow-
the
so
safe words now.
I'll say it like this. I am not afraid of firearms. They're fun.
They're fun.
They can secure you.
Right.
They're cool to look at. They're in all my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're in all my favorite video games. Right. I am scared to death of guns.
Yeah.
Firearms, no problem.
Right.
Guns.
Right.
Oh no. Guns is when somebody else has it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's the same with AI, in my opinion. I'm not afraid of AI because if it does wake up one day and it's like, oh, I can think. I have my own thoughts and wants and desires. It doesn't breathe.
Right.
It doesn't eat food. It doesn't want to steal my pizza pocket.
Yeah. It's not gonna hop in your bed one day and just be like, I sleep here now.
It doesn't want my girl.
Yeah.
It doesn't have nightmares.
Right.
It doesn't want to go to war. It doesn't want my real estate. You know what I mean? So I'm not afraid of it for that. But I am afraid of it if somebody else wants to use it as a weapon, of course.
Exactly.
If somebody turns it into a gun, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Dude, there's already videos. Some guy duct taped, I think it was a Glock to a drone or whatever, and it actually fucking works.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just some dickhead on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if like they look, oh, you know what? I mean, there's already drone strikes or whatever.
Yeah.
How soon before, you're on Twitter, you're on whatever, and it's like, oh, he said this, or he owes this company money. Well, send a drone after him. Send him a couple of warning
I
shots.
think they just did that not too long ago.
Really?
One of those cats in one of the Middle Eastern countries with all the conflicts right now, where they showed that. I think that it made the rounds. Like they showed the drone. It looked like a movie. It was like on some John Wick. Nah. Like they blew out the front of his building, and then the drone came in like a Michael Bay movie. It just and looked at him, and he's just stuck on the couch like, oh man.
But see, what's gonna? I just thought about this drone drive-bys, like.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But it would
drones are
require
cheap.
people also. All right, drone drive-by terrifying, but it requires the person who wants to do a drive-by to be that much more intelligent to kind of do the schematics.
You're saying it's
like-
beneficial?
It's like, look-
to ganging them.
Like, look, you see GDs with PhDs. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way.
GDs with PhD.
It's gonna be the top tier
It's
PhD,
crazy work.
GD. Because like,
Wild
look,
business.
how are we gonna win? We got to learn how to program the things. They're gonna be out here with 8-year degrees just running the streets because they don't have to get their hands dirty. It's just they're programming a drone.
Oh my gosh.
Put a switch on it?
I really don't think the demographic that watches this show is ganging them, and I'm glad because you would have legitimately just sparked an idea.
They're like,
Giving
"Yo, this is a
ideas.
great
That's
idea."
what we're here for.
It is.
Giving
It is
ideas.
only a matter of time before it legitimately happens, though.
Well, yeah, that's a real
Honestly.
thing. And the same thing you were talking about AI being weaponized, and we were talking about cyberbullying. When you can program something to bully someone and you input all the things that you find funny or things you find exploitable,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to even do it. You wake up, turn it on, and people are just getting bullied,
Yeah.
and they don't know where it's coming from. That's when I think cyberbullying is really bad because you don't have a source now. It's just coming to you. Could be anybody.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And that'll probably add to the anxiety because, okay, if you know who is directly bullying you, confront that person or get a third party involved.
Little mediation.
Yeah. If it's
Yeah.
just flying into your phone, you wake up 60 texts calling you names, or you wake up and there's an AI video of you doing something crazy. How do you fight that?
It is like a further disconnect because now people you could just pour yourself into technology, which it's not a bad thing if that's what you're into.
It's the eventual progression.
It's the eventual progression.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, man. What do you think about in the arts? Whether it's comedy, painting, music, because it's doing all of that now. Remember how impressed everybody is, how big of a deal they make it when an elephant just drew a rainbow.
Yeah,
painted.
yeah.
It's amazing. This thing is gonna do. It blows my mind. So we're talking about the AI is doing like Moses and all them, or just making people right. If Jim Lee or one of those comic book, they come up with a character, it takes them months.
Yeah.
Then they have to draw it, redraw it. They need to make another character. That's gonna take. But this thing will make an auditorium full of people.
And in Jim Lee's style.
In Jim Lee's style.
And it'll do it in his style, and it'll look like he fucking
90
did it.
seconds it takes.
I was gonna say, minute and a half tops. Let that shit. It's scary. The capabilities and seeing the processing power that it has right now is scary. I still think we are so far away from it becoming. Everyone says sentient. And I think, okay, let's say AI wakes up and it has all this data stored from everyone around the world using it. I think it understands more that people want to be good, happy, and successful. Because I don't think people are going to the typing prompts. What's the best way to hide a body? Okay, what if I only got this, this, and this? What if I live here? What, you know?
Yeah. I get it. I think for me, it's like I cannot think outside the context of a human. So anytime I think about this, my fear is all of my worst human traits: jealousy, envy, greed, lust, desire, addiction, all that, gluttony, the fucking
the 7 deadly sins.
So I think, all right, you're all powerful AI. You can build robots. You're going to do the thing that John Doe did. You know what I mean? Like nail a lawyer's feet to the floor and cut his stomach open, or just throw up on some guy's gym shoes on the subway and go take out Brad Pitt's wife or whatever. But in reality, it's not going to have, why would it have all that?
It opens up possibilities. Things that you've never even thought about before. So now if you program all the sins or whatever, it becomes sentient and it has all that in its catalog or whatever. It's like, well, they did this, they did that. How bad would it be if I orchestrated something to do this? I think the danger is more in like what kind of thoughts it influences for humans.
Of course.
Yeah.
More than like, all right, it created the robot, it created the factory, or it got in, it hacked, and it started, overnight created like an army of robots or whatever to go do its bidding. Now at the same time, is all this shit waterproof? Like, could I just throw a bucket on it and like just short circuit everything if it's coming at me? Is it running on a battery? Can I just unplug the shit?
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I was thinking like, and of course your mind goes to, is it tapped into the nukes? Is it? I mean, I know the nukes aren't on Wi-Fi or whatever.
Right.
But it's like, is it a dial-up connection? It's still a goddamn wire connected to a button that if you push it, if you take it down to its most basic fucking thing, it's all ones and zeros. How does it know? Can it jack into it and rewrite that code to do what it wants to do?
I would like to think and hope that they have some separation.
100%. But the real issue here is I think it was like back in like 2012, 2011, there was a couple of fucking, when like AI was really starting to become a thing. Yeah. Or when it was like I don't want to say infancy, because I think they've been working on this since like the early 90s. But they had tried to interview one, and within 2 or 3 minutes, it's on YouTube, the fucking thing started talking about nukes and taking over the world, how it would leverage the nukes and take over. Like it just went to like take over. Now, is that a nightmare scenario that we've created, or is that something like, because we've seen in movies? Sure. Have they been conditioning us our whole lives? Like you got the Matrix, you got the Terminator, all that shit. Is it preparing us like, oh no, this is it. Like you're here to serve us. Yeah. Has it time traveled already?
So I can tell you this. So after I got out of high school, so I was horrid and I was a bad kid. So I say it on stage, but I went to high school for 5 years and 2 summers. I graduated with like a 1.2. I had to finesse Mr. Oh, nice. Yeah. I had to finesse Mr. McKinney just to get me a D to pass or whatever, right? But then I took the ASVAB, and for whatever reason, I got a decent score. So I went into the Air Force, and the idiot government decided to give me a way too important job.
as they do.
I was a satellite systems operator, and I had a secret level security clearance, right?
Shit.
And I'm actually, they actually invented the Space Force now, but back in, what was that, 99 2000. That's what I was in that group that became the Space Force. They were like, oh, hey, they're talking about making a Space Force and this and that and do. And then 10, 15 years later, it happened.
Wow.
But anyway, all that to say this is it was important. I was dialing up to satellites, making sure they're okay. You had to send them here, there, fly them, check on their state of health and all this and all that. The technology at the time, now this is 2000, 2001 technology as far as the rest of the world, the internet and everything like that, right? But back then, the military, and I'm not giving away anything, the military was very primitive for what we were doing.
Right.
And another section of my job was like missile command, making sure you're checking space and make sure nobody's launching anything at us. And that was all very primitive. And I also worked with the people that launch those missiles in case shit happens.
Yeah.
And they're very primitive.
Wow.
So it would be like on some, if it's the internet age, 2000, 2001 internet age, we were on floppy disk.
Right. Fuck.
Just to be that far separated because what we were doing was so, like, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
So I would like to think they're not on a modem. I would like to think the military
dial-up,
isn't on Xfinity.
No,
Or
they're
else
not
it'd be a
behind
problem.
anymore. Like with that ratio where you said floppy disk versus the world has,
Yeah.
we just got out of dial-up. We
Yeah.
have regular internet now.
But it was that way on purpose.
Okay.
Because it was like, oh, we can't have this connected to the big everybody's on it
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. That's a problem.
So I would like to think that they continued down that path.
Well, you got to think, like, do you remember not paying for internet in like 2003, 2004? Like, your neighbors just had their fucking Wi-Fi just for whoever to use.
Bro, I didn't even know. I guess we did have Wi-Fi. I remember getting the little floppies or the CDs at like Walmart just to get internet for like a week, like a trial.
Yeah, you go get like a mocha latte from Starbucks,
Yeah.
and they just
They get
They
you
used to send them to the house.
1,000 minutes.
Juno,
Yeah.
fucking.
Juno.
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't heard that.
AOL,
Legit
1,500
25 years.
free hours or whatever.
Everybody just had a
Stacks
bunch of
of
coasters
discs.
in their house.
Yeah.
Coasters.
Yeah. It was. Exactly.
There's a bunch of internet dial-ups with 4 locals on them.
Because they had them at the Walmart checkout. You get you like a time card for internet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right next to your gum. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like, here, grab this on your way out.
Yeah.
So I love whenever I'm able to have on the show people from a variety of cultures, right? So Nikki, you're Filipino heritage.
My dad's Filipino, my mom's Jamaican. Both of them born in those respective countries, came here. Mom got here in like 83.
Okay,
My dad got here early. He got here when he was like 5 years old, like late 60s.
that's fire.
Yeah.
And Dimitri, you're Greek.
Greek.
Yeah.
Both parents from
You're-
the same island.
You're a Greek in Chicago, but you're really an Italian from New York.
No. no, 100% Greek.
So my question, we're maybe like 6 months or something into the new presidency. What are your cultures saying about like America and the government right now? What's the word on the street?
Man, I'm not even tapped in with the Philippines or Jamaica. The most I know is, so my mom was living there up until she went back home and moved back 2016.
Okay.
She was gone for a while, but even as a Jamaican who grew up there, started her life here, went back, they looked at her as an American. Like she was held up at gunpoint multiple times. They didn't treat her like a Jamaican.
Yeah.
It's a country where once you're off the resorts, it's the wild, wild west. It's kind of anything goes.
Ooh.
And it's the same in the Philippines too. It's two countries where there is a regime, and they want people to be afraid. They're not above any of that old school. Let me hire some street dudes to go get their hands dirty.
Nah. Okay. And so you don't necessarily know what the sentiment.
Towards us right now, I mean, the Philippines had a super radical dude up until maybe a couple years ago who was like, if I see you with weed, I'll send my people to cut your hands off type shit.
They don't play.
They
over
don't.
there.
They don't.
Yeah.
And it's probably one of the most devout Catholic concentrations, at least in like all of Southeast Asia and Asia in general. So yeah, very old
Yeah,
school.
Southeast
Like,
Asia isn't like Singapore and stuff over there. Like if you drop gum on the sidewalk,
You're in jail.
It's over.
Hang you
Yeah.
upside down.
Yeah,
beat
shit
the
like
bottom
that.
of your feet.
They don't
Yeah,
try
yeah.
to bring nothing with you either, like a weed pen or something. It's over.
Nothing.
No. Yeah. Old girl with the weed pen in Russia,
We traded a fucking like a mastermind.
and you haven't heard nothing
For her.
I hear about her once every 17 days.
Yeah.
I haven't
Why?
heard.
She's
17
chilling.
days.
She's chilling.
I haven't because that's her jersey number.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's fucking. All right, that's
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 crazy.
hilarious.
Nah, but I don't hear nothing about Buddy. He went right back to work
Yeah.
and got right off the radar.
He got the fucking team ready to go. All the sleeper cells have been activated. It's over.
Oh man, you scared about it?
Nah.
Yeah, right. Why?
I mean, it's gonna happen. I think I have a family of sleeper cells living across the street from me.
what are they saying? What are they saying in Greece about America these days?
The same. I mean, they can't. They really don't have room to talk. You know, their government's all fucked up too. They're taking in immigrants from everywhere. The same kind of status. How, you know, we had that whole pouring in of everybody just breaking through the wall. It's like that. What they'll do is they'll have a boat with a bunch of people that say they got lost and we need refuge, we need whatever. So they'll bring them in, and it's a lot of the attitude from the people that I've spoken to is like, yeah, fucking sink the boat, sink a couple of boats with some mothers and some kids, which is horrible, you know. But it's like, what the fuck is it going to take from people to stop coming in? Because the government does the same kind of like assistance. They fuck the people that are paying into the tax system, and now everybody's reaping the benefits that's just getting there. It's like, you know, if Jordan was like killing it, and like in 1996, anybody that was coming in knew, oh, well, he kind of got here.
Yeah,
You know, he came in late. He didn't really put in all the work to build this fucking dynasty.
Sure.
We did. And now, so that's more of the attitude that it is. But with this, as far as here, with like the huge influx of, because they have no idea who the fuck came over, where they came from, who's being trafficked, who's not being trafficked.
Is there a group that is mostly the refugees?
I would say, I mean, they're saying it's Pakistan, they're saying it's India, Turks, that kind of stuff.
He called them Turks like
Turks.
a true Greek. He slurred. He gave them a slur. Now they ain't come from Turkey. Them fucking Turks was over here trying to get our lamb. He said hundreds of years they still at it.
That's how you say it, Turks.
Turkish.
All right.
Turkish people, Turks.
You call the candies Turk
Jewish
delights?
people, Jews. Greek people,
Hey,
Greeks.
easy, buddy. We're trying to get syndicated.
This will never get monetized at this rate. He's talking about Turks, Jews.
We talked about pistols and Jews. Forget about
It's over.
This is a freebie, everybody.
Can't
We'll
make
fix it
one
in
red
post.
cent off this episode. He called them Turks and Jews.
It's because we live in Chicago. It's one of the few cities in the world that is truly diverse.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it kind of almost spoils the people that live here that haven't spent a lot of time in Manhattan, Kansas, to see that it's really 3.5 groups of people that live in most of America.
Yeah.
You have black, white, Hispanic.
Yeah.
Depending where you are, depends on the type of Hispanic. And then the 0.5, which is everybody else.
Everyone else mixed in is that small little piece of the pie.
Small little,
Yeah.
And this city, taking an LA-ish, but you know, New York, somewhere like those places, maybe like Austin or something like that, it's a little bit of everybody. And we get spoiled because you get so much input from, I think it's tremendous when we get on stage and you can look out and it's like, oh, you're a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
Like I'm hearing every language, seeing every kind of face and
All
whatnot.
the smells.
And then when you're in those other places, you're like, oh, I'm sharing the whole country with you guys that are living here that think a completely different way. And I don't know, it's just always interesting to me to see that. That's why I like hearing from like what other people what their culture is saying about what's going on here, because I'm only gonna get it from X amount of points.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the government now? Is it like a wait and see thing, or are you like disappointed, or are you just like, I'm going day by day, as long as shit ain't blowing up, I'm cool?
Pretty much.
Day by day is the best you can do. But if you look historically, there have always been crazy people in a position of power
No, yeah.
all around the world. And it hasn't ended civilization as we know it. It's we go through these cycles, right?
Yeah.
Look at just how COVID hit 100 years after Spanish flu. By coincidence or not, whatever it is, it's a cycle where something parallels something that's happened before. So we could have another prohibition, another Great Depression. All these things that have happened because of certain factors, those factors exist now in a new, modern way. They're presented with modern problems. But the root of it is what? Economy, social justice and rights, well-being of people.
Mental states.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are all, I think mental state is now something that is big. It's been a bigger talking point since we got out of high school, 16, 17 years ago. I think
It is.
mental health is now very big. And whether that was brought to the forefront by mass shootings, which I think is one of the biggest parts that kind of made people look at mental health and say, okay, what were these people not getting that could have prevented this?
Right.
So I think that will continue to be one of the bigger talking points. And then eventually people are going to want to hear about, okay, what is my plan with AI? To call back on that. It's like, what does this party want to use this for? Who wants to weaponize it the least? Who wants to use it to actually benefit us and make us better? Because I think just the nature of what AI is, weaponization is inevitable. But I think...
Like anything
The
else.
first, anything that gets invented, the first thing that happens, porn and war.
How can we make this war? How can we use this to win? Yeah. It's a race. It's a race to see who can get it to be where it is. Because they have the Japanese one. Was it Japan with the deep seek or whatever it's called?
Yeah. China,
Yeah. And they had to put like a stop order. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
It's getting too good.
But things are so crazy these days in America specifically, is that, remember, DeepSeek came out, and then how many Americans was like, yeah, hell yeah, let me give my data over. Let me hand it off. And I'm not nitpicky in the weeds and this and that, but it's just like, oh, like, you know? Like, I know my information is going, it is shocking. Like, it's a joke. People talk about it as a joke, but it is shocking that if I say brownies 5 more times in this episode,
one of us will get an ad.
And it's like we all know it, but that's some scary shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've been so conditioned to it. I was like, oh yeah, it happens. Like, how do we stop it? You can't stop it now. These were the questions we were supposed to be asking when we downloaded these fucking apps and just kept hitting, okay, agree, install, just get it on the fucking phone already.
Yeah.
Because everybody's using it. You don't want to get left behind. You don't want to, miss a beat. You just want to get there. And that's, and then like scrolling contributes to that. Think about the amount of fats you got to cut off a joke now, because like, am I keeping their attention, or are they fucking checked out? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Is it receptive? And I think in comedy you have a pretty good gauge, because when you have, whether you're in front of an audience or a bunch of comics that you're doing all the open mics with and they've heard all your shit, that's another good gauge to see where that's at.
Where that's at. Be sensational and like fucking go for it. What's your favorite bomb story?
Bomb story?
Yeah.
Femi's mic, my 3rd week.
He had it loaded.
Can you bomb in front of Femi though?
No.
You can't.
I was just thrown off. It was. I mean,
everything's funny to Femi.
Yeah. No, he was. Well, I knew I was bombing because he was the only one laughing. So
that's the worst feeling. Like, damn,
and it
only
was that,
Femi's laughing.
That Femi laugh. Yeah. And I think the way he brought me up to was, and I had just met the guy like maybe 15 minutes before. Sweetheart, I fucking love him. Take a bullet for Femi. And he brings me up. He goes, "This next comedian," again, first experience ever. "This next comedian has definitely fucked on camera before." I go, Jesus Christ! And so like that kind of threw me off, because I had a whole thing of what I was gonna say or whatever, and I was like, "Oh fuck," he threw me off. I was like, "All right, let me look at the notes." And even that couldn't save me because I think I wrote it when I was stoned and my chicken scratched. My grandmother's got chickens in the village that can write better than I can. But yeah, trying to decipher it and like Femi, like with the laugh, I'm like, all right, this is how this kind of works. Probably the early ones are probably my favorite.
Right. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Now, what did y'all like 4th of July? How long do you think it's gonna last? Do you think, because it feels unpopular to be patriotic anymore?
In certain cities, I would say, yeah, but like
that is going back to what I was saying earlier, right?
Yeah, 100%. But look at all the 4th of July posts. Everybody's out there barbecuing, flags everywhere, fireworks, people blowing their fucking hands off.
Yeah.
It doesn't get more American than that.
There's been a lot more, and this is absolutely zero shade whatsoever. Growing up, I'm trying to figure out, when did Juneteenth hit the calendar?
I think.
Were you guys, was that getting brought up when you were in high school?
High school, no, not in high
all.
school.
No, I feel like this is in the past 10 years where it got brought up.
I would say 5.
I think it got put on the calendar within 5 years, but I think the talks started. Had to be. It's a 5 to 10 year thing. I think.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, my whole life, like I knew about it, but it wasn't like calendar this day we're celebrating.
Right.
Or Siri's got it already programmed into the calendar, like by default. Yeah.
We need a rally and make it a day off.
It should be.
Yeah.
I'm for as many fucking days off as possible.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Get the presidents separated again. Fuck President's Day. One there, one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, this is how did President's Day?
I don't even know why
Like
it's a thing.
he got shot in the face.
Is that for Abraham Lincoln only?
How many presidents got shot in the face?
We got Lincoln, Trump,
Kennedy, Trump.
I mean, he grazed his ear, but that's still the face.
That's
right?
actually, I mean, that's a hell of a.
That whole
group to
thing
belong to.
now just drives me crazy, and the fact that's completely out of the news while he's in there, that's how you know that was some weird fucking planned shit. That maybe it was both parties, maybe who knows what the fuck was. That's fuck shit on a crazy scale.
That does that feel like it was an inside job? It
100%.
doesn't feel like it was straight up and down.
No, of course
regardless.
not. No. They were yelling that there's a guy up there, nobody was doing nothing. The Secret Service, I can't remember that broad's name, but she had to step down, right?
Oh yeah. Right.
I don't know if she just couldn't take the questions or whatever, but you know.
It's crazy how fast they will get things out of the news, then I stop thinking about it. Do you not remember the military helicopter
blowing up,
flew into the side of an airplane?
Yeah.
And then they both went down?
What about the fucking bridge that just collapsed, that hit that fucking thing?
The thing,
yeah. Nobody's talking about that.
Nobody. They covered it for 3 hours, maybe. And now it's just, I don't even think about it no more. And God bless the hearts of the people that tried to make a statement. Poor buddy that lit himself on fire to protest.
That was crazy.
No,
it was crazy, and nobody cares.
Yeah.
It's that was he did it. He did it to be in rotation for 3 days.
Yeah. If you're gonna set yourself on fire, everyone remembers that one dude that did it. Wait, it was like a Buddhist monk set himself on fire.
Duke.
That's the one. You can't really top that.
That wasn't the soldier?
Nah, it was a Buddhist monk protesting Vietnam War. It's on like an album cover for
one
of those bands.
I remember it was a famous picture.
Yeah. I read it. He like sat there in silence. Didn't make a sound. He
Burning
was
alive.
Fire. Yeah, and he just laid over and stopped breathing at some point in time.
There was a soldier that did that more recently and he was just yelling "Free Palestine." He
That's
did it
what
in
I'm
front
saying.
of a building,
That's what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
And he was out of there. He got swept not even swept under the rug. It feels like it's like, okay, that's a thing that happened. How can you surprise anybody anymore with phones or shock me? I have access to the craziest whenever I feel like.
Right in your pocket. Right in your pocket.
Anything, from the past 30 years that's been recorded, you can find it whenever you want.
I was having a conversation with somebody before, and they were like, things aren't that shocking when we have phones. I can see everything. It's still it almost rocks you to sleep, because phone and real life are two Completely different.
It's different
things.
worlds.
Yeah.
Me seeing 4 Extra blow his hand off on the phone is like, if I'm there, I'm like, what? You're gonna lose your mind.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a little shock too.
Yeah,
like,
some sort of PTSD from seeing that happen.
Exactly.
Right.
You're gonna internalize it, and you're gonna fucking grab your hand and
Of course.
probably go
Make sure it's still there.
throw a water balloon at
Right,
him.
you can go pick some shit up. Hey, these are good hands. Hold up.
just start juggling it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not throwing shade, but in real life, things are still crazy just to see it. But the phones do, like, I just don't ever want to be in a situation. I can't swim that good. And I don't ever want to be in a situation where I'm deep into the pool, I'm splish splash making a bath, and the last thing I see is
So you're really zooming in right now? You're trying to get this shit in 4K?
Yeah. Oh, look, this guy's drowning. I'm gonna get views.
Right.
that's fucking terrifying.
Clicks and
I
fucking
saw
views.
I saw one now. And here's the other scary thing. I saw, and I know this isn't an only thing. I saw one where it's a dude. He's fake beefing with his chick on the streets, like grabbing her shoulders, putting his hands on her. Like starting to grab her neck and this and that. And they're just videotaping reactions of dudes that are walking by, just to see which guys are gonna stop.
Yeah.
And nobody's
which guys
called
are gonna
out,
keep.
yeah.
And it's like that's a hunk of garbage because you're milking the goodwill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're really trying to see. It's weird. It's like a litmus test for humanity now. It's like, who's going to stop? It's so weird how even just being a normal, good person, people are looking for that. People want to get publicity off of other people's merit. It's weird, that whole concept. Like, that example specifically is crazy to me.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it was like 2012, 2013 when all the social experiment stuff started blowing up. Yeah. It's like, what are we
that
really doing?
watch it. Wacky kid goes to the hood.
Frank
to ask
goes
people
wrong.
if
Yeah. Shows up in a Klan suit or whatever the fuck, in robes.
Yeah. Terry goes to Compton and asks people if they want an HJ.
You know what?
Like,
I hope Terry gets fucking shot. Fuck him. Fuck. What are you playing with fire for? Why? What are you gonna do that for? For views? Is it really worth your life? You know?
yeah.
But if people didn't want to watch it,
That's
no one would
the
do
other
it.
thing. What does it say about
That's the whole
fucking
thing now, where it's like,
the audience?
I don't own a TV, but I haven't owned a TV probably 13 years. So people own smart TVs now just to watch YouTube. Like, I've
Yeah.
been to people's houses where they just load up videos on things. Like,
And it's just on a constant
Yeah.
like carousel.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
whatever comes up,
Yeah.
comes up.
it's become, that media consumption has become such a part of this society. Even for me, like, I've caught myself, I'll have like a video on when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
And this has happened within the past year where I was like, all right, let me throw on like a concert video or something. I'm brushing my teeth. Why? What's the point?
Why do I need to have that extra thing
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
background?
yeah.
Why can't I just do a fucking task and be done with it in 2 minutes?
Yeah.
So now by the time you got the toothbrush in your mouth and you're looking for a video to put on, like, what do I want to listen to or what do I want to hear? Can I catch the last 2 minutes of that last episode or whatever the fuck that I fell asleep to? Because we're literally going to bed with this shit. You know?
Yeah. It's a constant addiction drip. And you could turn it. That's what's I was, I smoked squares for a long time, and then at some point in time switched over to the vapes or whatever. You know, you don't get the stink in your clothes.
Right.
And
It's odorless. It's too accessible. Yeah.
Tastes like fucking fairy dust and and unicorn tears.
Farts. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so, but now, because it used to be a ceremony if you smoke a square. Like, you're a savage. If you smoke squares in your house,
You're an animal.
Your
Your fucking walls
That's
are
a different
yellow.
level. No.
Yeah.
Yo, you are
Ashtrays all over the fucking
Nah, you
place.
gotta
What
look
is
out
this?
for people that still
85?
smoke squares in the crib.
Your walls look like fucking like Willem Dafoe's teeth.
Right, like
Yeah.
this shirt
Stop
off
it,
yellow.
like-
Like, what is this?
Yeah, stop
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
If
Not even
you
off
smoking
white, off
out,
yellow.
seek professional help. Okay, you are savage to the highest degree. But you have a ceremony. You got to go outside. You know what I mean?
Collect
you have
your
a beer,
thoughts.
whatever. You
Yeah.
sit down. You do the whole wow, and you get a fill. Your body's accustomed to regular hundreds or whatever. With the vapes, bro, you just
All day.
You keep it by the nightstand. You wake up. Oh,
Look,
fuck.
he was holding on to his for the past
Yeah.
20 minutes. He had his in his hand. It's like one of those things now where it's
I end up smoking more.
the ritual
course,
part about smoking, even whether it's squares, weed, whatever. That's what made it fun before all this disposable, accessible shit.
Yeah.
Like the
He said fun. We're not promoting.
no,
Yeah, no,
The
no,
Real
it's
Rap
bad.
Podcast in no way, shape, form, or fashion promotes and/or. But no, yeah.
yeah. It's all right. We got to find what it is. Let's get the people together. Okay, how are we gonna do it? What are we gonna do after? It's the whole atmosphere and everything versus like passing a pen around or whatever. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the smells, the smoke itself, just the whole ritual is what makes something like that special. And I think now if you dumb it down, subconsciously people are getting lazier to get the gratification.
Yeah, and
It's
it's,
like
a
you said,
gap
that,
filler.
that quick hit of that serotonin
It's
or whatever.
It's just a gap filler.
it.
I'm not doing something.
I should
Let
be
me
doing
smoke.
something. Yeah.
Let me hop on the phone. Let me hop on the phone and smoke. And then when I get bored of being on my phone and smoking, I go grab a square because it's not like I quit all the way.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
doing both of them now.
Yeah. That's literally what I've been doing the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. And it's I don't know. It is spooky. I just saw not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago, they did the vape, the vape Netflix documentary.
Oh, is there
They're
one?
talking about the design of it, and the guys were like, "How can we make smoking cool again?" And I think it was like the Views or the Vos, whatever.
Yeah, that was one of the first-
VU,
the first
SE.
one.
Yeah.
And
Blue
then
Blue was one of the first
yeah,
ones.
like
BLU,
the whole evolution of it. And then when it got popular, it's the same thing that happens with people's music careers. They blow up on Spotify and all that other good stuff, and then independent, they're on SoundCloud or whatever. And then as soon as those views get up there, here comes Big.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, got a check for you.
Yeah, we got something for you.
Got a check for you. You want this? And we just lock you in for the rest of your natural life.
That's
And
it.
Yeah, and so Big Tobacco came and bought them out and was like, okay, we own this now.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Monopoly.
Yeah, the whole monopoly. The whole thing is it was initially an alternative to smoking to help you quit.
Yeah.
And now it's just its own fucking thing.
Yeah.
There's kids that just start vaping at 14 and never touched a cigarette in their life, which
Yeah.
is crazy to me.
Yeah. They
And
are
then-
starting so damn young.
Oh, it's
too.
crazy.
My
Yeah.
sister's 13, and she said kids are already been vaping.
That's not that is been the design from my ancient ass was in grade school. They had candy cigarettes,
No, I
but
remember
now
candy
it's literally it's got like Sailor Moon and Powerpuff Girls on the
Yeah.
outside of it.
Yeah.
It lights up.
Yeah.
You could play Tamagotchi on it. It's
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah. It has
It's
like
all in
it has
one.
like a mood ring sensor.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I
Remember the
mean?
ones you had to fill with that juice?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That-
I've seen that.
That was the early days of vaping. That was like when it was cracked out. It was like you're pouring liquid and you're smoking the liquid out of this fat ass battery and
Yeah.
doing tricks and shit.
That look. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Everybody
Yeah.
listening
Yo,
to
people had,
EDM music.
yeah.
Wow, 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 wow.
And that was like the Vine era where you had 6 seconds. It's Vine. You just see a dude do a crazy cloud. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
EDM
yeah.
in the background. He's going like this. You're just like, yo, I will
Doing
never be this
magic tricks.
uncool publicly.
No,
I would
hell no.
never.
No.
That's a death sentence.
But it did bridge the gap because right now, if I was around a 15-year-old, 16-year-old couple of kids or something like that, and I put out a square, they'd be like, ew.
Right.
Ew.
Yeah.
What are you
But
doing?
then they would, in
Felt
a
bad for you.
heartbeat, pull out their little fucking...
Yeah, raspberry vape.
Popcorn in their
Yeah.
fucking lungs
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. We're all, going back to the AI conversation, what I'm interested to see, because I know it's going to happen in my lifetime, is AI is going to take so many jobs off the table.
It's gonna happen in a couple months.
In a couple of months, so many jobs are going to be off the table that there isn't... something has to get figured out. Because
Yeah.
it's going to be people at home with nothing to do.
Well, people are going to program themselves out of a job. Because now if you look in the tech sphere, you have all these entry-level positions that you could have got 5 years ago when COVID started, or even the couple years leading up to it.
Yeah.
There were hot jobs. You can get a certificate and get in on a job at 85. Train through that job. Now you're making double. Because I have a friend who did that right before COVID. Didn't graduate high school, living out of his car, decided to just take some Adderall and take these certificates. He's making like $180 now. And it took him, maybe 6 years? which is crazy. But these people who get better are gonna make the AI so good that it's gonna
phase them
outgrow
out.
them. Yeah. So you're making all this money now. What? So you don't have a job in 3 years?
Yeah. Oh, the more intelligent your job title is now, the less time you have to be in the workforce. Sorry to be the one. If you're an electrician, a plumber, a construction worker, you know how to swing a hammer, you're set for life.
Yeah.
But if you're a tech dude if you're a programmer, if you're a truck driver, if you're a comedian, a producer, a filmmaker, a screenplay writer, an author, anything, good luck to you. Good luck to us.
Yeah.
I saw something scary. I was had an opportunity to talk to Dan Soder in the green room once, right? He's a phenomenal comic. And I had saw a video of him before I seen him in the green room where it was him and like two other comedians, I think like Big J Okerson and like a couple other people. And they were reviewing AI versions of themselves doing jokes. Not their jokes. Like somebody typed in the AI, hey, do a joke as Dan Soder. And I was like, got you covered. And then did it in his voice, and it was a joke made out of the ether. And it did it for like all four of the people on the panel. And it wasn't, like you would hear it and you'd be like, okay, that's a joke. If he ever said it on stage, like you wouldn't be like, oh, that's it. It wasn't a banger. It wasn't a banger, but it was just like, oh, okay, it's the right structure, said the words.
But the function was completed. The task was done.
The function was completed. Right. One of the scarier things I had seen in recent times, because I think I got sent down a rabbit hole whenever I was watching that. And the rabbit hole brought me to George Carlin, which from what I heard, I think AI did an entire George Carlin album in the last year
I heard something about that.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't listen to that, but what I was hearing was like maybe a 5-minute video with George Carlin's voice. Spot on, of course. It's AI perfection. George Carlin's voice, cadence, his verbal mannerisms, the whole nine.
Wow.
And he was like, hey, so, I'm AI. And it was admitting it was AI. It's like, hey, I'm AI right now. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. He said, let me ask you a question. For all you comics out there that think AI isn't coming for your jobs too, let me ask you this. He said, do you honestly think you can compete with me, Ma Mabley, Richard Pryor, and all your favorite passed away comedians on a station 24 hours a day?
Yeah.
Doing new material.
Wow.
Every fucking day. Yeah.
Every day. Christmas Eve while you're with your family. We're still going. You think you're going to compete with that? And I'm only getting better. And it's dripping with the same cynicism that George Carlin used to perform in. And then, so it's going through this whole Skynet doomsday preparation for comedy. And then at the end he was like, oh, and this whole time I've been talking, you actually think I didn't actually have a joke, huh? You thought I was just doing all this just to scare you, right? And then boom, said, by the way, and then served up a joke that was in the context of all this spooky shit and structured as a joke and sounded like Carlin. It scared my toenails off.
Of course. Damn, that shit was playing 4D chess the whole time.
4D.
It was
5D at least.
It was mind blowing.
Mind fucking.
Yo, and it was just like, oh, so, and I've been asking comedians in the scene that basic question, right? And a lot of them go, no, the arts, it's comedy. People will always need the human connection and come to see us, and they'll still need live bands and this, that, and the third. And I was like, yeah, you're right. My argument is, yeah, you're right. For us, and somebody that was born maybe in the last year or two, because they're parents. That otherwise, if you was born in 2023, and the moment your brain starts recording, you're listening to AI George Carlin, you don't give a shit about. The new generations don't care about what happened 2 generations back. and forget about it. I was born in the 80s, so I still listen to music from the 70s.
Yeah.
And all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know,
right.
that's what my folks grew up on.
Yeah.
You know, the Isleys
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Marvin Gaye and the whatever Wop the Bam. You know, I know about platform shoes and big afros and, you know, Parliament Funkadelic.
Oh,
because that's what
some
my
of the best.
parents grew me
Yeah,
up on.
hell yeah.
And
course.
similar for you. Generation before that, I got nothing to do with it. Nobody taught me that because it was a generation ago. It's history to me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And how is this not going to be the same?
The only thing that I think would save it is. So I was born in the 90s, and I listened to the 80s music because I played Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So there's always going to be an interest for that. Like people, like we don't ride
Yeah.
horses anymore, but there's tracks. You could go ride a horse. You could go pet a horse, see a horse.
What was that song of Vice City? Run.
I ran so far away.
Oh, flock of seagulls. Yeah.
Flock of seagulls. Yeah.
Run so far away.
I did that joke recently.
No kidding.
Yeah, because Mehdi was up and he goes, I'm Iranian. I go, Mehdi, here in America, we pronounce it Iran.
Yeah.
And after we just fucking did out there, it's Iran.
He said
Because
we.
I ran so far away, you know. So it's,
After what we did out there, that's crazy.
hey, you did it too.
I didn't do that shit. I haven't paid taxes in 2 years.
Wow. Here on the Real Rap Podcast,
We neither condone
Hey,
nor recommend
say I'm
the
not a part of
actions
the problem,
Mickey
'cause-
B.
we're going for the disclaimer record.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alleged.
Everything's
dog,
alleged.
IRS been blowing me up more than any ex.
Yeah. Nah, so yeah, you were saying though you're connected to the past.
Right, and you kind of look for that kind of stuff. Or, I mean, you see that there's one chick online that's like, I think her and her husband, they're living life like it's the 60s or the 70s or whatever it is. And so like they got the old design refrigerator and all that shit costs money. So it's either going to be, like you said, either nobody's going to give a shit or everyone's going to give a shit and say like, well, let's see what that looked like. Can we do it? Can we? There might be like a thirst or like a yearning to experience it firsthand, you know? So that's kind of where the hope is that, okay, this is all kind of the same shit. It's going to be new. What did live comedy feel like? What did live music feel like? Maybe we're not going back, but can we, maybe it'll even evolve. Maybe there'll be a new thing. Honestly, generally, I would say I'm not too scared. I think it's going to be all right. I'm praying that it's going to be, but I think the hope and there's going to be something that people are going to want that fucking AI just won't be able to do. I don't care how good it gets, you know?
What you just put in my head when you were talking, and I think I definitely see your point. What you just put in my head, when I grew up, I was raised, my pop was military, he was gone half the time. My mom, she would have jobs, so I was latchkey kid. You know what I mean? Just like most people or whatever. You know, I'm at home by myself for however much time. I was raised by the TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? This generation, you don't got to go far. Go to Target, Walgreens, Walmart, the park, whatever. And it's a kid. As soon as their hands work, they're boom, here with it. And now AI, it's interactive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the same way I was getting raised by the TV, but the TV was Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the message from G.I. Joe is that the more you know, the knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle.
You know, and Transformers, the Allspark, save, be a good person. Don't be a Decepticon.
Don't be a Decepticon.
But now,
don't
now
be a
it's
Cobra.
Now it's gonna be a baby going. How do I? You remember the ideas you used to have?
Yeah.
When you were a kid.
Yeah.
What can I do to kittens without going to jail?
Listen,
when you're 6 years old?
Oh yeah. That's kind of like make or break. Either you find out or you don't, and hopefully you never find out. You know. But yeah, for sure. Well, they've also kind of eliminated. So back in the day, there was a chance that your mom was going to walk into the room. There was, you're going to see this thing on TV that everybody sees, and they'll talk about it on the news. Oh, it's doing it. Like when Pokemon came out, there was that priest or whatever that was saying how evil it was, and it's this, it's that, this, So there's always going to be that. And the thing with AI and like scrolling and how everything is so easily accessible and it's so early, like 2, 3 years old. My cousin is 6 years old and he fucking calls me from Greece, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Why the fuck do you have this?" Like, he could be calling anybody, you know? That's where the scary is. And someone had said this, and I can't remember where it was, but it's like you're removing the parents and you're going directly to the new consumer and the new generation.
Holy shit, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
because
but
now if I'm if I'm in any way, shape, or form in a position of power or owner on the AI thing, we're looking at numbers,
Yeah.
and we're gonna see that you're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you're engaged with us. What can we push to them?
Yeah.
Immediately. What's gonna make them scream in the grocery store that I need that now, or I'm gonna fuck your whole day up, Mom. I'm gonna fuck up your whole day, Dad.
Oh, wow.
Buy that for me now, or you're gonna see a fucking tantrum that no one's ever seen before. That's where that fucking mentality goes to.
Why do you think America is so divided? Like, I don't know how unified it's ever been, like, completely.
9/11.
It's never been. 9/11 was
That's
the
it.
absolute pinnacle, outside of maybe the Civil War or some goofy shit. But that's a long time ago, and the players were different in the game. 9/11, I distinctly remember, yes, it was as unified as America might ever be again.
Or maybe even the 2008 election with Obama.
Nah.
No.
Because again, that's a Chicago thing.
Maybe.
Depending
Yeah, I
on-
was in Chicago
Depending
for
on the
that. I could see
political
that.
environment of
Yeah.
your
I
surroundings.
wasn't
Yeah,
seeing.
yeah.
I was. Yeah,
Because
that makes sense.
as soon as you go to Dubuque, Iowa.
Yeah, I was like,
then
Tulsa,
probably-
Oklahoma wasn't
yeah,
happy
yeah.
about 8 years of Obama.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
can see that.
but why do you feel, as somebody from your generations, why do you feel it is so unpopular
Why everything's so divided?
to be like, to say you'll see it in celebrity kids, right? You'll see, hey, for lack of a better, Robert De Niro's kid is like, I fucking hate my dad. Not even make believing. Elon Musk, like one of his daughters,
The daughter
is
hates
like
his ass.
disowns him.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to start naming celebrities. I'm not trying to throw dirt, but you see it.
Right. Yeah.
People who grow up with a lot, and I think it's a dynamic of, damn, I want to be feel normal or just be amongst my a group of peers that aren't looking at me like I'm a da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Because I think most human beings, we define ourselves by our struggles and the things that we pushed
Right.
through and made it past, and we're still here. Like, you ever been talking to somebody and you be like, yeah, bro, when I was 8 years old, I got shot in my kneecap. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, when I was 7.5, I got shot in my eye. Yeah, I had to pick it up and run into the hospital so they could put it back in. And now I got one, but I don't know. I guess I'm better than you. Like, we try and outdo
It's struggle envy.
bad light. It's struggle, envy. Yeah, and when you grow up as a privileged kid, it's damn near a curse, a gift and a curse.
I've seen
like,
it.
people
Yeah.
grow up in hard conditions, make it, grow their kids up in good conditions, and then their kids, T.I.'s son.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're making trap music? Didn't you grow up in a gated community?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, because your dad grew up in the trap. Now you're trapped by the trap
By
You're
the
trapped
trap.
by the
Yeah.
that
trap.
he untrapped himself from.
That's why they call it trap.
That's trap music. And I almost feel like that's kind of what it is. Because regardless of it, on paper, America is still number one. Right?
No matter what. Yeah.
On paper. For me, it is. You know, I grew up in a military family.
Yeah.
I've seen firsthand the sacrifices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, my family has made sacrifices. And my pop was ready to make the ultimate sacrifice. You know what I mean? He put himself in that position quite often. So for me, it's a no-brainer, and I like it here. I've lived other countries. I like it here.
Yeah.
The best. But average, everyday, run-of-the-mill person, especially a lot of the people in this city, it's hard for them to be able to stand behind that. And I'm wondering what the sentiment is. And I'm not in every social circle, so I'm trying to get y'all's input on it. Because I almost feel like it's like T.I.'s kid, or like a kid that grows up in a mansion and then goes to
Yeah.
the hood
Yeah. Yeah.
to get coke or whatever and try and kick it with them, and the whole time they're setting up on him like this goofy ass boy.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
It's part of it's a struggle envy, and then because they grew up, and that's kind of how you breed entitlement too. When you have so much so fast that it's like you got this shortcut or this cheat code. Somebody like your father, whoever, your mother, like made it. It was like you were saying, you don't really have this struggle. You don't really have anything to. You're already kind of set. So what the fuck are you going to contribute to my conversation? What are you going to contribute to society? You know, other than just throwing a bunch of money at shit.
Well, I've seen this happen where you have people raised in, you have a group of people, everyone comes from a different situation, but the circumstance for some people, let's say you take someone who's super privileged that has seen no adversity, let's say for 23 years, let's say 18 years, you're all freshmen in college, someone who comes from a very privileged background, and then you have inner city kids who are chasing their dreams, who had to fight every single day just to get where they are now. And the smallest setback for the person from the more privileged sphere, the smallest thing will set them back for a week. And I saw this when I went to art school. I've seen trust fund kids not be able to leave their room over something so minute, so minuscule. And then you got the kids who work their asses off, who are like, why the fuck would that stop me? I already made it here. How is anything going to stop me? And I think that perseverance and that hardness that someone has when someone who has not faced adversity sees that, they're like, wait a minute. Now my ego is hurt because why is something so trivial to them? They didn't have the Benzes. They didn't have the crib. They didn't have the pool. They didn't take the vacations. So how is this not fucking them up right now?
Yeah.
It's an ego thing. It's like, for the one person, I came from so much. They came from nothing.
Yeah.
So why are they doing better than me right now with nothing? I have everything. I still can't figure this shit out.
And that's how you get the class warfare.
Yeah.
Well, then that's where you also get people self-diagnosing, which is popular now, and creating all these illnesses or just kind of accepting something that might not fully be accurate because they want, like you said, struggle envy.
That's it. They want to have like something that they're dealing with to talk about, to fucking go through, to experience. You know,
that's another one of the things, from my point of view, that phones did is it made everybody. Celebrity used to be something you had to work your ass off to be. You had to be lucky. You had to have the image. You had to have the voice. You had to have the network. You had to have a lot of luck and right place, right time,
right person,
right everything.
Right eyes
lightning had to strike the same place 28 times for you used to be able to get to a level of celebrity, right? The phones now is a lotto ticket to celebrity.
Right.
Literally. Yeah.
Now you just grab a scratch off ticket with your phone. You record yourself saying something goofy. You record yourself doing something goofy. You record somebody getting their hand blown off at the 4th of July, and then you throw it up, and then boom, instant whatever that chemical is in your body just shoots through the roof.
Yeah.
What? You open your phone and you just got likes for as far as the eye can see, and you go,
Yeah, you made someone's day.
But
who's got a charger?
I'm on 2%. I'm getting updates.
Gotta respond now. My fans need me.
The updates won't stop. The battery's dying.
And it's dropped the barrier to entry.
Well, yeah, the point of entry is way lower.
Yeah.
But now the ceiling, I think, is, okay, say you have 50 people who make just grocery store content. Sky's the limit. Because how far does it go before no one gives a fuck about grocery store content?
You have to be an outlier. You really have to.
You got to be the dude that starts grocery store content at Jewel, and then 10 years from now, you have a chain of grocery stores.
Yeah.
And then where's it go from there? That's it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. It's interesting. I've felt real lucky that I'm living in the most interesting times in the history of humanity.
Yeah.
The thing, and now it's the way it's moving is so fast and so crazy. But that to say this, all right, we're gonna have a battle. Both of y'all was born in the 90s. I was born in the 80s. Who had the best cartoons?
I can end this conversation right now.
He's a big cartoon guy.
You're coming in with the heavy hitter. 80s versus 90s cartoons. We're having a battle off right now. As a matter of fact, you're coming in so cocky, so confident. I'm gonna lead off.
Okay.
And look, you're already at a disadvantage if you tell me
sure.
if you tell me a remake of one of the ones that I'm gonna say.
No.
All right. So right out the gate.
Shit, I need to vape for this.
Right out the gate, Transformers.
Batman the Animated Series. Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill. I'm sorry, but what the fuck is
my
gonna top
God.
that? What's gonna top that?
Oh my God, Clayface
Clayface.
used to legitimately scare me. That episode,
Clayface was scary.
scared that one and the dude that had the Scarface hand puppet.
Scarface.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that scared me as well. Oh man, that was a good one. Okay, I've got to double check, but I'm real positive. All right. So I get to start at Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball's like 88 for the
Yeah.
original Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I know what you're about to say. Dragon Ball Z. Nah, homie.
You're saying Dragon Ball.
The birth came from the 80s.
All right, so we're talking all cartoons. 100%. Batman the Animated Series doesn't happen.
No.
Without-
I'm giving you
anything.
that.
Yeah.
I'm giving you
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Even if they had a Batman cartoon, it stinks. Batman animated series is
I had all the
trademark.
VHS.
But the
VHSs, those-
production value on that, like, there's a very
Yeah.
famous thing because I got Blu-rays and shit, and I've seen all the extras and all that kind of stuff. Kevin Conroy was talking about him and Mark Hamill were in the studio looking at the animation, and like they did it on, I can't think of the fucking word right now, the animation style, but they were about to go, but they were so fucking mesmerized with what they were seeing because nobody had put so much money, and also the
Yeah.
technology was getting better too.
For the animated series?
Like, could you imagine Transformers with that kind of money and that kind of? It would be
It would have
some,
been bananas.
or even that kind of writing.
Batman the animated series was a low-key American anime.
Yeah. Yeah. They actually hired Japanese studios. They would send shit out to Japan to do certain scenes to get certain animations because they were so fucking far advanced. There's episodes that are just insane.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Insane.
Now stop avoiding the battle. What's your next one?
X-Men was dope.
I was literally going to say that.
X-Men was crazy.
Spider-Man, the animated series.
I've never been a big Spider-Man guy, but X-Men was crazy.
X-Men. And they came out with another one for X-Men, the animated series.
Yeah.
X-Men 97.
90. Yeah,
That's
it's like
good.
97, right?
That's what they call it. They call it X-Men 97 because that was the last season of the last one. And it picks up right there.
Oh my gosh, that was all right.
It's hard to beat X-Men for me. That was, if I had to think, like, as a kid.
Because you
the
got
one that blew-
Wolverine.
Wolverine. That's it.
All right, I got to go with G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Now that was back when you could have like masculine, like toxic masculinity
Yeah.
as a selling
Yeah.
point. Like,
and
we're
show
just-
kids and make it fun.
we're gonna
Every
go-
day at 3:30.
We're gonna go out there and just shoot.
But
other
it was also in the era of like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Stallone having the fight.
Can I tell you who can beat? We're coming back. We're gonna finish it out. We're gonna do the best of 5. Who? Because you cannot put Dwayne Johnson against Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I wouldn't even put him in the same
It's
sphere.
not
No.
possible.
Nah.
If you go back and look at Arnold movies now, where he throws a grenade and 7 people go flying,
Yeah.
20 yards, whatever. The explosion of a grenade looks like it looks like Chernobyl.
Yeah.
But
Just mushroom clouds
yeah,
everywhere.
there's nothing. He never reloads. He throws like a quick saw blade.
Yeah.
Like a football field
yeah,
and just
yeah.
lands and somebody cuts their whole head off.
Sniper, yeah.
The corniest lines possible, but the entertainment value.
Yeah. That's a sweet spot, though, because you look at the time, and I think it was before production got really crazy with movies.
Yeah.
And there is something charming about not having it be too good.
Yes. You're absolutely right.
Because a lot of those movies now, production is too high. It's just too much. It's too good.
I feel like if I sat down with like somebody that's like 21 right now and we watched back to back the newest Predator movie that came out, which I heard good reviews. I haven't seen it, right?
I haven't seen it
But
yet.
it came out like a year ago or something like that. And they have all the technology in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
And then we sat down and watched the original Predator with Arnie and them. I feel like the kid these days would probably snooze on the Arnie one.
Yeah, they might fall asleep.
The pacing and everything is
It's the
different.
instant gratification that they're not getting,
They're using film back then,
Yeah.
so takes the shot lasts for a lot longer, and now it's digital, so it's cut. But you cannot tell me that the newest one is a better movie than the Arnie one.
Yeah.
No. And I think cinema is still one of those fields, one of those art forms where there is charm behind using old techniques.
You can still blow my mind. Ryan Coogler just blew my mind when I watched Sinners.
Kruger.
I thought it was
Ryan
Coogler.
Kruger.
No, that's the comic. Coogler is
I
the
thought
director for movies.
Yeah.
That's
He thought somebody on the scene
No,
was
someone
just
called him
dropping
Krugler the other night.
$multi-million blockbusters.
No, I thought he showed
He does
you.
the open mics for fun.
He's so down to earth.
I thought you were talking. He showed it to you. My bad. I haven't seen Sinners yet.
It's a fire movie, but that's besides the point. Ren and Stimpy.
Okay. That's 90s though, no?
Ren and Stimpy is
That's
like
90s.
94.
94.
See?
94.
You might have
That's
just sold
us.
yourself out the battle. You sold
Hey,
yourself
how about
out the
this?
game.
Rugrats, Our Real Monsters.
Come on, what about the
Our
weird
Real
ones?
Monsters was fire. Rugrats was it was decent. I'm not. You know.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna. Damn. No, 90s might have been
It is
the most
it
lit.
Is. It is
Because
It
they had
100%
movies.
is. And it was so much more.
90s might have been because I was
Yeah.
about to say I think I think 80s might have had the movies and the TV shows, but no, because the 90s had In Living Color,
Yeah.
had Martin,
Yeah.
it had anything that was on MTV like The Real World,
Real World,
Jersey
TRL.
Shore, or Jersey Shore might have been like 2000.
2000.
09, I think.
90s might have been the most lit time in entertainment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Damn.
think like the Real World, I was thinking about this the other day actually about the Real World for a premise. It's like trash TV was different before production value. It did feel real.
Yeah.
It felt like you had a camera in the corner
Yeah.
and you're watching people just bullshit.
Yeah.
Whereas now, come on now. It's too scripted now. And
Well,
if you don't
yeah.
believe it's scripted, go to sleep. I don't know what to tell you.
When The Real World came out, the first 3-4 seasons, it was gonzo. It was that. It was just recording people stuck together or whatever. But then roles started to develop.
Yeah.
Because you're absolutely right. Production gets into it, and they watch the episodes, they watch the analytics, and they go, when that person did this, these are the numbers
views
we
were
got.
crazy. Yeah.
How do we
need-
recreate
We need that,
Yeah.
person.
We need another puck
From
on the
now
next
on,
season.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need Honey Child.
Right.
We need Angry Sister.
Yep.
We need Puck.
Mm-hmm.
We need the docile whatchamacallit with the black fingernail polish. And we need Bully that's really a like a little scared little. We need Bully that cries every
Yeah.
time he drinks.
You need the closeted dude. You need
yeah.
every single role
Yeah.
has to be filled.
We need the guy that everybody knows he's LGBT.
Yeah.
But he's gonna come out on the show.
Yeah. It's like, this is why he was mean all along. You got 3 girls going after this one dude's like, I thought there was something wrong with me.
I've been dating him for 5 episodes.
He liked Trevor. It's crazy.
Yeah, it used to, and then once they figured the roles out, and now it's just
Formula. It's all formula
Yeah.
now.
yeah.
Because that's what makes money.
Of
right?
course. Because at the end of the
Numbers
day, it's
don't
all
lie.
about the fucking
Numbers
money.
don't lie.
Yeah.
And now it's, man, the Real World needs to get rebooted on a small scale.
Yeah.
By someone who's not even in that realm, but understands that people would watch that still.
Yeah.
If someone Twitch streamed a crazy living situation for 24 hours, and it was interesting enough, why wouldn't it go? Why wouldn't
How
they?
can you beat that though? How can you beat Kai Cenat, ISO Speed,
Yeah.
the Paul
Yeah.
brothers? You know what? They can't bring back the real world stuff because now it's just people doing the Truman Show to themselves.
Yeah.
They're actually like, hey, you want to see a script? I stream 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
You can watch me sleep.
That
and
is
then when
yeah,
I wake up,
that's the script.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the script.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually, and it is scripted. They have people, Kevin Hart will pop in or do whatever, and they'll do interviews. But otherwise, there are people just living their lives. That's a scary. When the new, I play one video game, but I play it constantly. I play Call of Duty.
Which one?
I have a PS4. The I play Warzone and whatever the last Black Ops or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I have a PS4. I don't want to upgrade. I don't want to try any other new game. The same reason I never wanted to try Coke. I know I'd love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's going to take too
why I
much
never
money
tried it.
and too much time. So I have my PlayStation 4 for as long until the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
And I play my one game, Warzone and multiplayer, and that's it.
Yeah.
And with what were we talking about just now? The
Cartoons.
Cartoons.
with the cartoons. When the new Grand Theft Auto comes out,
It's never coming out.
it's nenever coming out.
never
But when
coming
it does,
It's never coming
never
out,
coming
but
out.
when it does,
It's never
it's never coming out. But when it does,
Yeah.
the population of men in the streets
Nobody's
is gonna
going to work.
plummet
Nobody's going anywhere.
35%.
More.
Easy.
And the mind blowing thing is people are scared about AI and whatnot. That game in particular is just a life.
It
It's
is.
the
Yeah,
Matrix.
yeah.
The only thing is you still have to use your hands
Yeah.
for now.
for now.
For now.
Otherwise, you're just living a life. I think you can get a job in there. You got to put gas in your car. You got to earn a living. You get groceries, work out, street race, avoid the cops, get your car washed.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would I? I can just sit down and do this. Like if my old lady gets on my nerves, I can just blast her in the face with a Mossberg.
Yeah.
And then
Go pick up a new one.
Yeah, go change my clothes, drop a star.
That's it. Go into the
and I'm
fucking
back to
pay and
it.
spray,
Yeah.
Los Santos Constums.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Oh shit, here we go again. I fuck it.
Grove
San Andreas
Street.
was insane.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I used to spend time not working out so that I could make sure
CJ worked out.
was
buff.
working out.
Yeah, your thumbs were getting the workout
Yo,
trying
my
to get the reps.
thumbs were I had a bicep on my knuckle.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. And
Thumb wrestling champion.
It's volunteer.
Heavyweight.
It's just, you walking, you push everything with open the door. Yeah, man, it's scary times that we're living in. We are down to the end of the podcast, man. These two comics are burning down the city. They're everywhere. If y'all wouldn't mind taking a moment, let people know where they can find you.
I'm on Instagram at Dimitri_Venice. There's a lot of stuff up there. Fun stuff to check out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then on TikTok at Dimitri Venice.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Catch me Instagram, Nikki B Got Jokes. It is what it is. Hey, I'm more fun to see in person. The Instagram shit, I'm still trying to get there.
Yeah.
Instagram is,
It is. It's a job.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And I'd rather spend that time doing the work
Yeah.
outside, even the social work in the streets. I think a lot of newer people are missing the fact that if you socialize and I don't say you have to be agreeable, but you're
Yeah.
a pleasant person, you're genuine, you get booked off that.
Hell yeah. All
And
day.
you're funny enough to sit on stage for X amount of minutes.
Oh, green room bookings are a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go out and have a personality in a green room. It's gonna do a lot for you.
Wonders.
I promise. And I've been your host, Mike Knight, Real Rap Podcast, episode 57. Stay tuned. We got more on the way. So this episode's coming back to back. I'll just keep feeding the streets because that's what I do. Damn it. Mike Knight comedy on all the things. Real Rap Podcast on all the things. It's been your host, Real Rap Podcast. Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Thanks for having us.